Now, coming to the court cases that involved Ayodhya.
Yeah.
So we know that the first suit ever was filed in 1885, and thereafter these proceedings continued. And 1936, the namaz was stopped at Babri Masjid.
Yes.
So what was happening in the meanwhile?
Well, let's start with that court case. In that court case, the Hindus claimed the site, which was then used by Muslims. I specify this because this was probably not always the case. The first descriptions by European travelers describe Hindus going there, especially on Ram Navami. So you see, when the war activities had passed and the situation renormalized, clearly Hindus managed to retake some kind of control of the site. So apparently they left the mosque building standing, but at least on certain occasions they managed to use it for Rama worship. And so Father Tiefenthaler, for example, in 1767, he, for instance, mentions it was destroyed by either Babar or Aurangzeb. He's one of the sources for Aurangzeb.
Yes.
But, of course, that may be, local tradition. People remembered Aurangzeb, only a few decades earlier, as famously destroying many temples. So they may have simply attributed it to the one they know rather than to some figure from history. So, I mean, it's always questionable how reliable these local traditions are. Anyway, but so he holds it possible that it was by Aurangzeb. Anyway, what he describes is Hindus holding a festival there. But so at any rate, in the British period, clearly Muslims are using it as a mosque, and so Hindus want it back. Now, the first thing to note is that nobody there argues against the temple demolition. You see, neither the British themselves, nor the local Muslims, nor, of course, the Hindus. And so the British judge rules that, yes, this temple was demolished, that's very unfortunate, but since it is already 300 years ago, we're not going to reopen this issue.